Man, so Cardi B has been going off. She has been reflecting on her life and relationship as she's leaving Offset. It seems like a long process that we're part of. Why? I don't know, but we're here. We're here. We are here. Now, what's been going on is people has been saying Offset is the reason why Cardi B isn't where she should be in her music career. But she came out to accept accountability and say, nah, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. And it's due to my insecurities after listening to the internet speak about myself, and these things were even going on while I was with Offset, and the great parts of our relationship as he would try to help me, and many people would try to help me block out the noise and deliver you guys music. It wasn't him, it was me. So she reflects on that, she speaks on those things, and this comes after her exposing Offset, I guess, for not giving her kids Christmas gift. We'll get to that at some point, but right now let's tap into what she said today.
People gaslight me into thinking that I'm wrong, but when I'm not wrong, I peep game. I've been in the street. I've been a street girl before I was famous. I've been in the streets. I've been set up. I've been set up. I've been set up. I've been in situations. I've been in wrong places, wrong times since I was 13 years old. So when I'm not, I, I've been robbed. I've been robbing. I've been this. I've been that. I've been to so many situations that when I'm older now and people try to play in my face, it's like you can't play in my face. I've been a grown up since I was 13 years old. You can't with me. You can't with me. When these bitches in the industry be doing funny shit to me, I stay quiet and I observe. But it's like you can't with me, bitch. I've been a grown bitch. You little bitches can't with me. You little bitches can't even think that y'all getting over me. When y'all think y'all getting over me, just know I've been plotting. I've been plotting because y'all been plotting on me. That's just how I see life. But for a long time, and I like talking about it because it's like I think like a lot of my fans would like put a blame on somebody else or this and that. But it was just like the hate that I used to get so much would be crazy. Like I don't think you guys understand how I felt the day of the Grammy. When I won the Grammy, I was so happy. I went backstage and I was crying and crying and crying and crying and crying. I was so happy. 2 hours later, I was not happy because I was getting dragged on social media. She don't deserve, she don't deserve, she don't deserve. And it's like, how can I couldn't understand how people were saying that I didn't deserve something when I vividly seen people, the whole entire world, sing my album. But when you win it, it's like you don't deserve. But it's like everybody and their mama was singing this because it was good. Not because the label was pushing it, because y'all love the records. Y'all love the records. Everything, everything, everything. I work so hard to be in the position that I'm in, and for people to destroy everything that I work hard for, saying that I was pushed, that shit used to drive me crazy because I work for this shit. I worked for this shit. I got so many no's. I went to so many labels and they said no, 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 no. And I was a joke to people. And it's like, I'll tell you what, why don't we give her her own reality show? No, I want to do fucking music. Laugh, 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 laugh. And then you finally get where you want to get. And people make conspiracy theories of you. That shit is crazy. And that really affected me for a very long time to the point that it's like, I don't even want to do this shit anymore. I don't want to do this shit anymore. Like I love to make music and I love to create. I'm a natural creative person, but sometimes I just feel like I just want to do music for myself and for my own ears and for my own feelings because you just don't want to give something that is so precious to you and that you took so much time to do for people to just destroy it and act like it's nothing. Like imagine if you built something and it's so amazing and it's so pretty and you feel so proud of it, and then like you show it to somebody and they be like, ew, it's ugly, I hate it. You ain't shit, you talentless, you this and that. It's almost like you don't want to share your gift to nobody. You just want to like keep it. And that shit affected me for a long, 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 long time. It affected me in every aspect of my life, in every aspect. And y'all be, and I know y'all will be like, "Oh, you're too sensitive. You this, and that." But this is the type of shit that like a lot of everybody that's famous go through, and they find different ways to cope with it. I just, I just used to cry it out instead of just because I'm not gonna turn to drugs for nothing, like, or I would never commit suicide, no shit like that. Even if I feel like I am, I would never do it because just as a Catholic, if you do that, you're known to go to hell. So, but I was very depressed for a very long time. Like it just wouldn't go away. It just wouldn't go away. That's why it's like I can't blame nobody else. I can't blame nobody around me. Cause people even around me will be like, yo, you're missing out on so much money. Like, yo, you hearing the shit that's out right now? Your shit is fire. Just put it the out. I'm telling you. And I just didn't feel like doing it. I just don't feel like doing nothing. I just didn't feel like doing nothing. It was just some like my peace of mind sometimes just mean more than anything. Like I don't think y'all understand how that shit ruined me for a very long, long time. Long time. It almost made me feel like I didn't want to. I'm. Y'all think it's funny or y'all don't think it's a big deal, but it just really ruined me. I didn't know who the I was anymore. I think last year, I think last year I finally felt like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Like I'm putting my feet back in the water again. Cause for a long time I felt like I was swimming and I almost drowned, and I never wanted to touch that water again. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I really did work the hardest. Sometimes I work the hardest when I'm pregnant because I do not like being home. So I just like to work. It was just like the fact that it's like I really grew to have anxiety, something that I never used to have. I grew like the internet just gave me anxiety. The way that people picked on me, the way that people wanted to cancel me, the way that people just talk about everything about me, from the way I look, from the way I talk, from all my music, especially my music. Like every single time that I used to drop music, it didn't used to feel like, yes, I cannot wait to drop music like I used to feel. It used to feel like, oh my god, I'm so scared, I'm so scared. And how couldn't I? People could drop music and trash all the time. People don't give a when I drop something, it will be crazy. Like when that DJ Khaled shit is like, damn, everybody's in this album, but who's getting picked on the most? Who's getting depicted the most was just me. And I was just telling, like, I would just tell people around me, like, it's like, I'm just so tired of this shit. Like, I'm just so tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I just tell people I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. And people just didn't know how to like consult me, from managers to husband to friends to cousins to fans to anything to therapists. It was just like nobody had the right answers. I just feel like I had to like I feel like that you have to like grow out of that shit. That ass. But yeah, that was just my little story. I ain't telling y'all for no sympathy or no. I don't want nothing for you. I don't give a. It's just like I just really have to tell y'all my truth, my life. This is my life. And y'all will call me weak and blah 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 and weak and you're a weak ass bitch. You're not meant for fame. You're not this and that. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. But I'm telling y'all, that shit really did something. Now nobody can tell me. Nobody can tell me shit because I just feel like I'm better at everything than I'm just now that I see things, I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm bugging. I don't even know why the I let so much shit. Now that I see everything on how it is, I don't give a fuck what anybody. Even just like the other day, like even just the other day, like when people was trying to say like it's like, oh, Cardi didn't open no doors and blah blah blah. I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. Labels have literally told me in my face. Labels literally have told me in my face. We started signing female rappers because of the success that you have. You it's even the rappers that were rapping at the same time, around me have said it to me too. Like even Cash Doll herself. Like it's like she'll say it herself. Labels were being real hard around 2017 with female rappers. No matter how good you rap, no matter how good you look, no matter how good anything, because it was just in being done. And it took Bodak Yellow to show labels that you you could really make money with female rappers. That female rappers is the new wave. And all these bitches would never admit it, but it's the truth. It is the truth. But that's something that is like that like per usual, people will always on the internet, but they will always try to discredit everything I do, everything I say, everything I make happen. But you can't, no matter how much hard you try, you can't even discredit me. Like it's like I see little bit of me's and I see my marketings. And by the way, all my marketing, it was no label marketing. All my marketing, I get on a board and I tell people what the to do. And all my marketing and shit, I see other labels and I see other rappers do the same shit that I do, that I created. Bitches will never say that they look up to me and blah blah blah. Looking up to somebody is not being a fan to somebody. It's just like you look up to they you look up to their work. You look up to everything they do, and y'all bitches do it from everything that I do. I don't gotta tell y'all what I do. Y'all see it from the looks, from the nails, from the way I talk, from the way I this, from the way I that, from everything. A lot of bitches wasn't acting how I act. A lot of bitches wasn't wearing what they wear since from me since before me. They wasn't. Everything that I have on, y'all can see that I used to be like this forever. So these bitches put a throwback Thursday of themselves. They wasn't putting the shit on they put on now. Oh yeah, this is my thing. Like I seen bitches take the little bit of things that I do and make just a little bit of thing and make it their brand. I seen that. I seen it with my own eyes. And they will make it on some like, yeah, this is what I do. And it's like, you never did that shit, bitch. You took that from me, bitch. And y'all know it. Y'all hoes know it. Y'all hoes know it. Y'all fans won't admit it, but y'all know it. A lot of shit that a lot of these bitches do. They'll take the most littlest thing that I do and be like, oh, this is mine. This is mine. And it's like, it was never yours. You was never doing that. You was never wearing that. You was never saying that. You was never eating that. You was never talking like that. You was never walking like that. You was never rapping like that. You got that from the brimcess. You got that from the brimcess. And it'd be so funny because it's like bitches will never say it out loud. That it's like, yo, I learned so much from this, and that. But they would literally tell me in my face, and then they would tell me in real life.
All right, so that's that right there. Let's still go ahead and like I told y'all we would talk about the situation where she had with a Christmas gift and things. But peep this, man.
Guys, you know what? I've been all right all 2025, but this morning decided to disturb my peace. So since people want to disturb my peace, I'm gonna disturb everybody's peace myself. I cannot wait to put my album out because I'm gonna violate. I really didn't want to put my business out, but I'm gonna put my business out in this album. I just, you know what? Me, I told myself, right, that I'm going to let the Lord handle people and I'm not going to handle people because I could really ruin people's whole entire life today, tomorrow, every single day. My mouth could literally ruin people's lives. But you know what? I just know that God will handle them. They're just not handling these people as fast as I want them to. By the way, do you guys know that my kids didn't receive no Christmas gifts from somebody in particular? Want to make it seem on social media like I was keeping my kids away from them. like to make movies on social media, but purposely fly to New York to buy their kids gift. And guess how many gifts did they buy my kids? Zero. Zero. And then want to do to you know what I noticed? Every single time that I did something publicly to embarrass me, I noticed that they did that on purpose. Because I thought that he was gonna ruin my year and have me up like they had me up last year. But I'm so strong. I'm so strong and it doesn't affect me anymore. That even after you try to ruin me by being spiteful towards me and my kids, I still got my ass up and went to work. Your little games that you do for spite, that shit doesn't bother me no more, bitch ass nigga. What hurts me though is when trying to be spiteful towards my kids. That should really be pissing me the off. And then you know what else be pissing me off? You know what else really hurt? Really hurt me, y'all. And I really want to let y'all women. When a mother, you do so much for lift them up when they're down. Lift them up when everybody turns their back on them. Pray for them before you pray for yourself. And then come bother your peace to tell you that you wasn't enough because you never listened. Oh, I wasn't enough because I never listened. I wonder if everybody that ever turned their back on you and shit on you were enough for you, but because they didn't listen, it wasn't enough. What a comedy. But you know what? God is so big. God is so I just know. And I didn't even wanted to do this. I didn't even wanted to do this, but I don't like that when I'm at peace, want to call me private over and 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 then do little behind the scene to piss me off. And then to piss me off and then play in my face and then play in my kid's face. You want to talk about, oh, you don't you haven't accepted the divorce because you're not going to agree on my terms because you just want to see the kids. You want to see the kids. You just call your daughter for the first time this year, yesterday, your newborn. You love your kids so much and you bought them shit for Christmas. But you came to New York to buy your other kids gifts. But you ain't bought my kids shit on purpose to spite me. Mind you, we was cool. We wasn't, but we was cool. Stop playing with me. I I ain't listen. I ain't listen after you and your mama robbed me. Yeah, you and your mom robbed me. Codes. Wipe my nose. So you stop playing with me. Ask a mother. What's today's date? Today's the 14th. Ask where the Christmas gifts at. Where the Christmas kids at? Where the Christmas gifts at? And you know what? I already know why. I already know. I didn't want her to do this because this is what I want. I want me to go on social media to crash out so I could look crazy so that they could look like they don't bother. That was always their plan. That's why I've been quiet. But you're gonna stop playing with me and you're gonna sign these divorce papers, bitch ass nigga. And stop using my kids for an excuse. You're not gonna keep using my kids for an one more little thing, right? You know what else I realized? Because you know what else I realized? Why did somebody that I used to do so much for constantly, constantly hurt me so much? Constantly like to make me look crazy. And now I know why. You want to know why? Because this person told me that I was always competitive in the relationship. And I didn't understand that because how was I being competitive when all I did was support everything they used to put out? And matter of fact, I couldn't even, when they were going through something that artists go through, I couldn't even enjoy my own wins because I felt like he was going through something. And this is the realest somebody could ever do for you. I used to pray for this person before I pray for myself. And then this had the nerve to say that I was being competitive. So if you believe that I was being competitive, you know what that tells me? That you was competing with me and I didn't even realize it. That just goes to tell me that you was jealous of me. And that's sad because you're supposed to be my partner. And you told me that I was being competitive. And I'm like, wait, so tell me, how was I being competitive? And said, when you posted my album, you said I'm next. And I'm like, I wasn't even trying to be competitive. That didn't even cross my mind. So that means that I was competing with me. Can you believe that? Can you believe that I had the enemy in my bed all along? I wasn't only competing with these bitches. I was competing with my nigga. And I didn't even know. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what? That's fine. Because I will never get a bitch like me. Now, he don't got to worry about that. Because you will never with a bitch on this status. Now that's why niggas gotta bitches that are below me, that are beneath me. They gotta embarrass me publicly because they were competing with me. They couldn't take me. Now I see that was jealous of me all along. Like that statement right there told me that a motherfucker was hating and jealous of me all along. And I never even really realized that. I never even thought that that would be any type of reason. That's all I wanted to say. I'll probably tell you more later. A motherfucker want me to crash out, I'm going to crash out. But I'm going to crash out the correct way. I'm going to look crazy today, but I'm going to speak my truth.
Now, people are speculating that Offset may have not had the money to go ahead and buy gifts for all his kids after Lil Tjay exposed him. You feel me? Sure, who knows what's going on with this situation? Who knows what's true? Who knows what's true? But Tjay put out this text message right here. Let's go ahead and read through this real quick, and then eventually he says something, but let's read first. So basically, this Tjay saying, where you at? Not gonna lie, I'ma smack the whole out of you. Offset response said, LOL, huh? You joking, right? I just seen this pop up. Gotta be the wrong nigga. You texting, boy. I'll smoke you. You barely lived already. Who the f you think you talking to, nigga? You gotta be talking to the wrong nigga. I'm in New York right now. Come smack me, little boy. And Lil Tjay responded saying he in Miami. And Offset responds saying, if it's that, stop DMing me for trace reasons. He says, nah, never that, little bro. I just want my 10. Say that. So he want his 10 bands. Offset say that. If it's no spoke, then say that. And then he responds saying, Offset, wiring. Yo, pay that tab, homie. Don't fade yourself over a little 10 pack. Do not loan Offset no money. He's pop, just in case. So Lil Tjay responds with details right here. People, he gotta say.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the stream too. That nigga broke. That nigga pop. I'll tell y'all a true story. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit nigga in the casino. He was pop. He was panicking. Nigga, he was asking random people for cash apps. He was broke. I don't know what happened. Nobody was answering his phone call. He popped, trying to run up, chasing. Must got a gambling addiction. And the nigga says, yo, he just pop. He calling niggas for cash apps in front of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. The first 5 I offered, I'm like, yo, you pop. You waiting for some bread? He like, I waiting for my money. I swung that nigga 5. You know how I get. He gets popped. Not us two dicing each other. He gets popped straight to the casino. Goes not. He get another loan from somebody else for like 2 bands. I don't even take my loan. I'm like, that's Offset. I'm good on my money. I'm worried about this nigga. I got mad bread. I definitely run off a nigga on 5 bands.
Now, Offset was on I Am Davis' stream from AMP, and he just tried to show he had some bread by showing his outfit that was expensive.
Oh, that's wavy. You got detail, you know what I mean? Okay.
Can't really hear what he's saying, but
Hey, shit, talk to the.
yeah, you know we got pause because of copyright.
Don't take the gloves, just the censorize.
So yeah, just simply showing off his shit right there, showing that he does have money despite what people are saying, and Cardi B being upset with him for not bringing gifts to her children. But let me know what you got to say in the comment section below. I'm going to get out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.